Morning, all of you. Hope you all are doing well. Let's start with today's session. Quick recap of yesterday's session. Yesterday we discussed very important topic, that is difference between relational database and non-relational database. Then what is SQL, why we need SQL, then about MySQL, little bit history of MySQL. And then we started with installation of MySQL. Yesterday, I have told you MySQL is made up of two main components. One is your MySQL server, which is a service which is continuously running in the background, and it is only your main database management system. It will only manage your all tables, creation of the tables, adding records in it, deleting record, updating, retrieving, providing security, all the things this MySQL server will do. But this MySQL server is continuously running in the background and it is waiting for client request in the form of query. So client will give the query, it will take the query, compile, execute, do appropriate changes in the table, generate some result and deliver that result back again to the client. Correct? And what is MySQL Workbench? That is the actual client software. Okay, always remember MySQL Workbench is the UI provided to the client because from where the client will type queries, right or no? So there has to be some environment from where the user can type the query, see the result, right guys? Connect with the server, then whatever errors are there, they can see the error. They can do the administration part, like how many databases are created, the tables are created. So for that, MySQL Workbench is there. I've shared the screen, guys, or no? Yes, I've shared. Okay. So now today we'll see how to do the installation of both of these things. As I've told already, two parts, MySQL Server. This is your actual database server. There are different types of servers. Database servers are there, print servers are there, web servers are there, like those who have done already programming in web development and all. So we have IIS, then we have Apache Tomcat. They're all web servers. So similarly to web server, we have database servers, we have print servers, we have email servers, we have SMS servers. Okay, so there are different types of servers. So MySQL come under database server, whose job is to manage your data, maintain that data, provide facility to access that data. And there is a client software called MySQL Workbench. Remember, MySQL Workbench is just an interface provided to the client through which client can type queries, create tables, see the databases, see the tables, see the result of the query, see errors, whatever are there. So it is just a UI provided to the client. It's a visual tool which is used for database design, development, administration, management. It is a UI only for interacting with the server. Always remember, whenever you start Workbench, first you have to connect to the server. Unless and until the connection is established, you cannot send the queries from MySQL to server. So from MySQL Workbench to MySQL server. So first you have to establish connection. It is the same like when you want to talk on phone. So you dial the number. That side the number is ringing. Unless and until that person picks. When the person picks the call, you say the connection is established. And now once the connection is established, now you can start talking and then you disconnect it. Same technique. It is connection oriented. First, you have to establish connection with the server, and then only you start sending the queries. Server will run the query, give the response back to Workbench. Workbench will show the result to the end user. Okay. Now quickly we'll see how to do the installation. Everything along with you I'll do. If in your machine already you have, no problem. Already MySQL server and MySQL workbench is installed, no issues. If not, then you can go along with me. Okay, I'll show you the steps. I'll also do it for you, don't worry. So what you have to do is you have to go to the official MySQL website, that is mysql.com. So go to the MySQL official website. Okay, simultaneously, if you want, I'll show you that. I'll just open another Chrome window. MySQL.com website, I'll go. This is the official website of MySQL. But remember, now it is being taken over by Oracle. Around 1995, it was developed. Then later in 2010, I guess, Oracle has taken over it. So now it is being marketed by Oracle. Correct? Michael Vidanius, don't forget. Then he dedicated it to his daughter. His daughter's name is Mar. Okay. So little bit history yesterday I have told you. Now, when you go to that official website, go to the downloads section. You can see this is the downloads section. Okay. Then go to MySQL community downloads. This is the GNU products. They are GNU public license. GNU means GNU not Unix. They are called as open source product. It is a recursive full form. GNU means GNU not Unix. So don't worry about all those things. Just remember it's an open source group and they make it available to the community. So what you have to do, go in this section, MySQL community downloads. You'll see this. See here, MySQL community download. Now it will give you list of softwares which you can install. At this moment, we want MySQL community server. When we say community server means it's a product which is for the community by the community. Open source, freeware and open source. So you'll choose this MySQL community server. Okay, right? So along with me, if you're doing it, well and good. So choose MySQL community server. Right? So from this list, I took this MySQL community server and then take the version. Now, this is the latest version. It has come very recently. Then you have two versions which are long-term support, means which will be available. The stable version and for long time it will be available. So long-term support, these two are there. Any one you can take. In my machine, this 8.4 is working fine. So I select this one. You can pick this also. Try installing this LTS version. Okay? So I'm selecting that. And then if you want the original source code and all, then zip version. But I prefer this installer, the first one. Okay? So click on it. So till here, I hope you don't have any issue. I selected that long-term support. Which OS? Obviously, if you're working on Windows, select Windows and click on this download. Now, when you come to this download, just click on, no need to do this sign up and all those things. Just click no thanks, start download. Can you see it is marketed by Oracle only now? Okay, so I'll click on this, no thanks, just start download. The download will start. Then I'll tell you what to do. Okay, so I hope you have selected this, then you selected the version, click download, and then follow the instruction. While doing installation, it will ask you to set the server password, admin password. So that root password you set, whatever you want. Okay. So with this, the MySQL server is installed. And this MySQL server password, what you'll set will be very important because this password only we will be using when Workbench will connect with it. Okay. So whenever Workbench will connect to the server, so that time we have to make use of this password. Okay. This password will be asked while creating a new connection. And when we will create that connection, whenever Workbench wants to talk with MySQL server. Okay. So I hope till here it is clear. Can you give me confirmation if the downloading is done? Then we can. If you want to ask something, please quickly ask.
Can we download 26.7 version?
You try. I'll not give assurance of it because in my version, the LTS version is working fine. So I'm preferring that only. You try, install it and do it. No issues. I'll not object on it. I'll not say like, no, don't do it. I told you, no, you can try. If it is not getting compatible with your system, then you can try with the previous one. In my system, that 8.4 is working fine. Therefore, I took that one. Getting? Yet the 26, it is not guaranteed that it will be for a long-term support. Therefore, I have preferred the previous, any, that 9 or 8. Now the downloading is done. You click on it. Okay? Once you click, you'll get this wizard. Click next. Okay? Select the agreement term and click next and select the typical one. Will not go for too much detail because our main intention is to learn SQL and stored procedures. So that part is very well implemented in this typical. I'm not going to teach you all the DBA and all those things. That is not covered in this course. Getting? So whatever things are to be learned for a DBA and all that are there is a separate course designed for that. Our main intention is to learn SQL and stored procedures. So I'll take this typical one and click on next, the install. Installation process will start. And after the installation is complete, then it will ask you for configuration, where you will be configuring your root password. That is admin password. So what should be the admin password and all that will set, but before that, let this installation get over. Okay. Along with me, I hope you are trying it. If not, then later you want to do it. First, you just want to watch, and then later, if you want to do it, it's your choice. And along with me, if you're doing it, well and good. Okay. See, when the installation is complete, here that run MySQL configurator. Please tick mark that checkbox. इसको tick mark करो. And next step will be that configuration, where it will set the IP address, port number, and all. So we will not make any changes. We'll keep it standard. Generally, those IP address, port number, and all, it is needed for the proper full stack developers, those who do work in Python or those who do work in Java and all. For them, those all things are important. For us, those who are learning SQL, keep that standard things only. Don't try to modify. So I'll click on this finish. Okay. And then the configuration dialog will come. See this configuration dialog. Just click next. Okay. Then let it be the standard directory only, whatever standard directory. If you want to install at other place, then you can change it. Okay. Here you can see all the IP address, the port number, all the things it has selected. We will not make any changes in it. We'll keep this whatever the standard things are. And here just set the root password. So admin is considered as root. Administrator is a root, and the password, whatever you want to set, I'm going to set root only. It's up to you what you want to set. It is your choice. I've set root, so obviously it is a weak password, no problem. Okay? And again, I told you, I'm not going to teach you the DBA qualities and all. The DBA is having uh, features of creating new users, giving permissions to them and all. Here in this course is designed to learn SQL, how to create tables, how to add records in it, how to update them, how to delete them, how to retrieve, how to join tables. Get it? So that is main course. So we will not dive into all that things. So we will just give the standard password and click next. Again, next, next. I'm not. Here it is saying, do you want some sample databases? So we don't want, we will be creating our own only. And then, so I'm not selecting. If you want, you can tick mark. It will give you two sample databases. And in that, there will be tables as well. You can use this database also to practice queries. Okay. It will give you some sample tables. It will add and give you some sample records in it. And you can use this standard database for practicing your queries. Get it? And if you want to start from scratch, no need to take them. I'll click next and then click on execute. Okay. So till here, everything, if you have done fine, I'll click on execute and all these things one by one it is doing. Keep giving me confirmations also. Okay. So I will also get idea from my side that yes, you are doing everything and everything is hands-on, guys. So please try to do it. What happens is people attend two, three sessions and then in between they get disconnected. One or two sessions they don't join. Then what happen is then directly they join and they don't watch the videos also. And then the motivation is gone because in between two, three lectures skip. Then when they join, what is going on, they are not understanding. And then they leave the course only. This is the experience, guys. I'm telling you from so many years. So what happens is, please be consistent, one thing. And by some means, if you're not able to attend, before coming to the next session, please go through the video and then join. You will be in the flow. Otherwise, what happens is you don't watch video again, you directly join the session. What is going on? You don't understand. You leave the course, and already the fees is not very much, right or no? तो बहुत लोग बोलते हैं, जाने दे क्या 500 रुपए तो जा रहा है. Getting the same thing if I charge 10,000, you will be serious, right?
Yeah.
So all the things are clear,
Yes,
I
yes.
hope. And then
Yes, sir. Yes.
click next and click finish, right? Okay, now one part is done. अभी यहाँ कौन सा part complete हो गया? That is MySQL Server. Now, actually, MySQL Server is your main DBMS done, but we need some client software also, no? From where we will type the query, from where we will be able to see the result. Yes or no? So for that, we need one UI which is to be provided to the client, and that is Workbench. Every database management provider, if you work on Postgres, they also give their client software called as PSQL. So when you run PSQL, it will give a client environment. Everyone, like if you're using MongoDB, which is a NoSQL base, they also provide their web-based interface. Get it? So all, if you go to Oracle, Oracle also will give their SQL plus one environment where you can type your query and see the result. Okay. So now next step is installing Workbench. Again, we have to go to the official website, go to downloads, then select this community downloads, and it will give you a list of softwares. From that, select MySQL Workbench. Getting? So if you are already on this page, if you are already on this page, there's no need to go again from the beginning. There's no need to again start from the beginning. Just you can come back, okay, back, and one more back. That's all. Only two time back if you come, you'll get the list of software. From this, you select MySQL Workbench. Okay, guys, right? And Workbench, currently, this is the standard version. Select that and click on download. Okay, so hope everything is fine. And if you're not able to come, again start from the beginning. कोई problem नहीं. ठीक है, दो pages back नहीं आ पाया ऐसे बंद किया रहेगा browser या whatever. So you can again start from the beginning. you can come to mysql.com, go to downloads, click on MySQL Community Downloads. This page will come. Select MySQL Workbench. Here, the standard version only is there. Select your OS if you're working in Mac and all accordingly. And then click on download. Okay, again, that page will come. Click, no thanks, just start my download. Okay, now how much is the speed of download and all that depends on your Wi-Fi speed and all, right on how good internet quality towards your side. Based on that, it is depending. Okay, now you can see in the downloads, Workbench is also downloaded. I'll just click on it and we'll complete with the installation of Workbench. Okay, again, Workbench installation wizard will come. Next, if you want to change the location where it is to be installed, now only you have to change. And then next, take this select this complete only, the standard one, and then click next and click on install. The installation will start. It will take some time. Okay. Now, once Workbench is installed, then we will create one connection and then we will start working in Workbench. Okay. So initially one example I'll show you like first I'll just show you how to create a database, how to create table in it. And then we will start learning all that things one by one on slides. Okay, so everything is hands-on from here onwards till the end of the course. Everything is hands-on. You'll be learning commands. We will be doing examples based on it. Then after some duration, based on whatever things you have learned, I'll be giving you some exercises. Okay, I'll push some MCQ test papers also in the group so that whenever you get time, try to answer those MCQs and keep preparing yourself. Okay. So till here, you have done. Can you give me some confirmation? It's you are also going along with me.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Good. Very good. If others have joined, Baki log Sneha joined very beginning.
सर ऑलरेडी डाउनलोड किया हुआ है मेरे पास.
You already have it. No
यस
problem.
यस यस
Already you have installed. Maybe
यस
you might have worked already in your college or whatever.
यस यस.
Sneha. You're from Sneha.
आई एम फ्रॉम अमरावती सर, महाराष्ट्र.
Okay, from Amravati. And then you're doing job or you're studying?
नो सर, आई एम करंटली वर्किंग इन डिजिटल मार्केटिंग इंडस्ट्री,
Okay.
बट
You want to enter into data analysis.
यस यस.
Maximum people from that domain only want to learn SQL. Those who want to enter in data engineering, data analysis, those people only learn this. And generally, those who want to do full stack development. So in that full stack development course, only SQL is one module. So they don't have to learn it separately. Good, very good. Okay, it will take some more time. So if others have joined, first Ravi joined, then Sneha, then I don't know, others Rajeshwari and um, Deepak.
Hi, sir. I have already downloaded the SQL.
No problem.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
No issues, no issues.
Yes, yes, sir.
But I have to go with the procedure. I have to go with the procedure. Therefore, I have shown all this thing.
I am downloading now, sir. You.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, sir.
If you're not able to catch, then you can see the video and again try it.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Now you can see this workbench's installation is complete. You can click finish, and here there is one check mark. It is saying that shall I launch it? Shall I start it? So you can start. Okay. Finish, and then workbench will by default start. But suppose by some means like tomorrow, or you have shut down the machine and now you want to start workbench, no problem. In your search, you can search for workbench. Get it? You can just type workbench. You can see. If you search workbench, only work if you type the software list, it will come. You can click on open. Okay? Now, these are all the old connections for different batches I've done. You can create one connection string for your batch, or if you are doing it for the first time, then create this connection. Get it? I just have to click on this, my connection plus. So I'm just clicking on that plus. I'll give some meaningful name so that by that name I'll identify that connection information. So I'll give learn SQL in 30 days, August 2026, I give. Other things I'm going to keep standard, the IP address, the port number, the username. Okay, everything I'm keeping standard. Okay, we'll just click on OK. You can see this one connection string is created. Now we will actually establish connection by typing password. So this workbench wants to talk with MySQL. So before starting interaction with MySQL server, the connection is to be established. Get it? So see, whenever I click on it, it will ask you for the super password. Root. I have given root. Whatever you have given, please you enter it. Okay? And okay. Get it? Now it will show you. If you're not able to see this, sometimes it may happen like this administration part you're able to see. So click on that schemas. These two things are there. Sometimes maybe first time you're opening, so directly it may show you this admin part. So you just click on that schemas part. Okay? Right? Now, can you see this is one area? It's a simple text file. And here you can type your commands and you can execute and see your result. Okay. Now what I'll do is just as an example, I'm telling, don't worry, each and every command we are going to learn. Each and every command systematically we are going to learn. Now just to get a feel of this environment. Okay. Just to get the feel, I'm just going to type some basic commands to show you, but later on the slides, one by one we will learn. Don't worry. Okay. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one database. Remember, create is a keyword, but in MySQL, keywords are case insensitive. Means you type in uppercase, lowercase, title case, mixed case, doesn't matter. Generally, in some languages, if you have background of some other programming languages, जैसे C है या Java है, they're all case sensitive. Here it's not like that. It is insensitive. I'll create one database first. To create database and whatever name you can give. I'm giving test DB. You can remember database is like a container for your tables. Means whatever tables you'll create, they will be under this database. Get it? So it is like a namespace or it is like a container for your tables. And all the tables are under database. So for example, I have typed create database, name of the database. Database name is not keyword. That is a user defined name. So whatever name you want, you can give. Select that line and click on execute. Here you can see this is an execute button, or control enter also you can do. Control enter. Select the control key and press enter. Okay. Bottom you can see the output. That is output in the sense it will show you the result, like whether the database is created successfully or no. So it is telling the database is created. Okay. Now, if you want to see this side, really my database is created or no, you can just click on this refresh button here. Can you see here? There is one button, refresh button. When I click on it, can you see in the list our test DB is created? Okay. Now I want to create tables inside this database. So first you have to switch in that database. Unless and until you enter in it, it will not create the tables under some database. So you have to tell that all these tables should be created under this database. So you have to switch in it. So you'll write use testdb. So these are some commands which are not same for every database management. Like in Oracle and all, you don't have to do it. Okay. In Postgres and all, you have to do it, but instead of use, we write backslash C and the name of the database. So it will connect to that database. Okay. So in this case, use testdb. Okay. I'll run this command. See, the moment I run this command, here you can see your database is seen in a bold. It tells that now currently you are in that database. So after this, whatever tables I create, they will be automatically created under this database. So now I'll create one table. Don't bother about the actual syntax, the data types, everything we are going to learn one by one. Just to get the feel of this environment, as we have just now installed, अभी इंस्टॉल किया है तो इसका यूज करने का जरा थोड़ा बेसिक समझ ले therefore I'm just taking some basic examples, don't worry. ठीक है तो we have used it. Now I'll create one table. So create is also a keyword, table is a keyword, then name of the table whatever you want. I'm giving emp or employee, open round bracket, then the columns in it. We are designing the table first. Yet we are not adding records in it. To add record, first the table is to be designed. So it is like before doing the production, the design has to be done. Like when the cars are produced by the car company, first the automobile engineer does the design of the car. And once the design is final, then they give it to the production floor. And production people, by seeing the design, they make hundreds of cars and they bring it on the road. Right or no? So to make those cars, first the design is necessary. Here also to add the records, first the table design, that is called as schema. Schema means design. So that design is necessary. So we are designing the table. Name of the table is employee. In that I'll add ID as one column of data type integer. Maybe I'm telling primary key. Now you'll say why primary key? So that the ID value is never repeated. It's always unique. Whatever IDs I'll add, each and every ID will be unique. If you try to give duplicate ID, MySQL will generate error. Okay, so we will learn again about primary key in detail on some slides. Don't worry. Then I'm going to add name. Its data type I'm making varchar, size 50 suppose. Okay, and maybe one more I'll add salary, and its data type I'm taking float. Okay, it is not necessary you have to type all these columns on the separate line. You can type on the same line, separate line, your choice, like this. See, if you type everything on one line, doesn't matter. Still it will run. There is no such hard and fast rule. It is only for your ease, your readability, for your convenience. Getting? So I have typed it separately. But remember, each column is to be separated by comma. So first column is ID, data type integer, name, data type varchar size 50, salary, float. I'll select this and run this. The moment I run it, okay, the table is created. You can confirm it. See here. Again, if I click on this refresh button, can you see in tables, now one arrow has come. When you click on it, can you see one employee table? If you click on it, it will give you the description here in the left side, in this left pane. Can you see the description? ID, integer, primary key, name, varchar 50, salary, float. Okay, guys. Now, once the table is created, we will add some records in it. Now, how to add record? I'll use insert query. Insert into employee values, and I'll give some IDs like ID 1, name, suppose Ram Verma diya, salary 4,000, 45,000. 2, Sita Kumari, 65,000. ठीक है? 3, Bharat Prasad, 55,000. ठीक है? 4, Lakshman Shastri, 6500. And so as many records you want, you can go on adding. In the first bracket, one record list. So this is one relation. And generally tables are called as set of relations. Okay? So these three values are related to each other. This is the name, that person's employee ID, that person's salary. So ID, name, salary, ID, name, salary, ID, name, salary. So multiple records, you can just put comma, and at the end, when you want to stop, put semicolon. And select this and run this. Okay? Now you can see 4 records are added. It is saying 4 records affected. Now, if you want to just view these records, really my records are gone in the table or no, then you can write select, star means all column, from which table? That is employee table. And every command is completed with semicolon. Like in English, every sentence complete with some delimiters. Depend. In English, not necessarily every statement complete with dot. Some with exclamation also, some with question mark also, depending on the type of statement. If it is a interrogative statement or it is asking something, then you put question mark. Sometimes exclamation also, sometimes dot. Here, all the statements are completed with semicolon. Okay? So when I run this query, it will give you a list of records. Can you see here in the output? Is it showing all the columns and all the row? 4 records we added. So all the 4 records are saved in that table. It is displaying all that records. Okay? So here we just got a feel, guys. Don't worry. Each and every commands we are going to learn. In which category those commands are. सब कुछ पढ़ने वाला है. Don't bother about it. Just give me confirmation that you tried doing this, you started your workbench. Did you try creating a database, going in that, creating a table, adding some record, checking whether really the records are gone or no? So did you retrieve those records? If yes, you can give me confirmation, and then we will start our learning process again systematically. I'll just give you all the classifications, everything. Yes, I'm waiting for your response.
We are trying.
Okay, you try. Take time. It's not necessary. You can take 2 minutes, 5 minutes. You want to see the commands, I'll just scroll it again for you. Don't bother, we will be learning all this. See, first is create database, then use that database. Okay? Then we created table. You try some other table, not necessarily employee only. You try student, you try product. Getting to create table product, product ID, product name, product price, quantity in stock. Okay? Variety of examples. You can try table course, course ID, course name, course duration, course fees. See, so many tables I can tell you. Or you want to store only everyday health entry. So you can create table health data or health info. And in that you can enter duration, how much workout you did, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes. Then how much calories you burned. Then what was the pulse rate, that is heart rate, what was the max heart rate, getting? So all that things you can enter, and then after entering 3 months data, 6 months data, and then on that you can do the analysis. Okay? Now table is created, then you can add some records in it. I hope you know how to add now. Insert into table name, values, and give the list of value, comma, one more comma. Now you'll say, now after 4 records, can I add more records? Yes, guys, you can. Why not? Again, you can issue the same query, insert into employee values and give some more values. And issue this select star from employee to check the records. Getting? Like suppose I'm adding one more record, insert into employee values, okay? ID 5, right? And then some salary. Some two more records I'm adding. Okay. And then after running this, two more records are added. And again, if you see, select star from employee. See, can you see the old 4 records and these two new more records? Okay. Now, generally, those who are from data engineering and all, then they have to transfer this database to some analytical tools like Power BI or Tableau and all. Or sometimes if you're doing it in Python, then in Pandas data frame, you have to transfer and then again do work on it. Okay. Okay. So can you give me quick confirmation, guys, so that we can learn some more things?
Yeah, we can proceed.
Yes, sir, we can proceed.
Okay, good. Very good. Now, what we'll do is we will see what are the different categories of SQL commands. Like when you learn English, in English also the sentences, types of statements are categorized, like irony, personification, like that they categorize it, different category statements. Same way in SQL also the statements are categorized. There's one category called DQL, that is data query language. In this, the commands which are provided are for retrieving the information. Means DQL assumes that the tables are there, the records are there. It is just retrieving the records and giving it to the user in different way. Correct? Maybe sometimes filtered records, sometimes applying some analytics and then giving the values, sometimes joining records from more than one table. Okay. But DQL is for retrieving the record, data query language. In this, one basic command is select, And then there are variations of select. Our major learning will be with this command only, guys. सबसे ज्यादा questions interview में select पे ही आता है. Because with select, there are many variations. Select from where, select from group by, then group by के बाद having, order by, limit, joins. So many things are getting attached with this select. So basic is select, and along with that, lot of things are going to come. Okay. But it is for retrieval, to retrieve the records. Okay. Retrieving all record, retrieving selected records or filtered records. Okay. Joining the records from multiple table and then presenting, or applying some statistical functions and then returning the result, all through select only we are going to do. So DQL is there. Then we have second category, that is DML, called as data manipulation language. Now this is for doing changes in the database. Now changes in the sense adding new record or deleting the old records or updating that old record. So for this, three basic commands are given. One is insert, okay. Another is delete, and third is update. Only the basic keyword. I'm not giving you the entire syntax. We will be learning all that. Okay. Here I'm just giving the basic keywords. So update, delete, insert. All three come under manipulation. Using this, we will be adding new records, deleting the old record, updating old records. Okay. Then the third category is DDL, or data definition language. This is very, very important because the whole journey starts with this only. Using DDL, you will be creating your schemas. Schema, that is designs karoge. So creating table, okay, to basic create table come in this category. Unless and until you create table, you cannot add records and you cannot do retrieval, na guys. तो सब काम सबसे पहले इधर ही शुरू होता है. So you can create tables, then alter that tables. Okay. Then for fast retrieval, you can add indexes on it. Okay. So creating table, altering table, creating views, all those come under DDL category. Okay. Data definition. Here we will be deciding what will be the name of my table, what will be the columns in it, the data type of each column, the constraints on them, all that through DDL command. Get it? And then the fourth category is data control language. This is seldom used by you people. Generally, these are the commands for DBA and all. DBA role hota hai. So for database administrator and all, generally for them, these commands are there. Normal data engineer or data analyst or just a simple SQL developers are there. For them, they don't need these specialized commands. But just remember this data control language. The commands in this are for providing authentication and authorization. Getting? Authenticating means validating whether you are a valid user or not. So it accepts username and password. That username password. After validating that username password, then it gives access to the database. So that is authentication. And authorization means you are giving permission to access your database to someone else. Means you are the main user. So you have created some tables. Get it? Okay. And you want to give the permissions on your table to someone else, some other user. So other user will be able to view your tables, or the other user will be able to make changes in your table, but only when you have given the permission to it. So that you can give it by grant command. So grant command, they all come under this category. Which category? DCL. Okay, but as I said, now, those who are just analysts are there, or they're data engineers, they don't need this all administrative commands and all. For them, the three categories are sufficient: DML, DDL, DQL. That's all. Okay. So grant command will give the permission, and in that also you can tell which permission: only viewing, or for deleting, or for updating. What type of permissions? And if you want to take the permission back, you can take it. It is called a revoke. Okay. So grant command, revoke command, they all come under data control. The grant and revoke are for authorization. Authentication and authorize. Authentication means checking whether you are a valid user or not. And giving some rights. Some rights are given. Get it? So that is called as authorization. Right? Okay. Like in school, colleges and all, or head of the department, the head of the department for some day is going out. So he delivers his some responsibility to someone else. So he has given that authorization that you are allowed to do the signs or you are allowed to do the check the work and all. And when that person come back, he can take that permissions back again. Okay? And then the last category is transaction control. Correct? This also generally those who are specialized full stack developers and all, they prefer using these commands. Transaction control language. Now, first of all, what is transaction? Okay, quickly just listen so that all these commands one by one we will go through the slide and then start learning each and every one systematically. How to create a database. I'll give you a command. How to remove the database. All the command. So initially few lectures will be command learning process only, yeah, guys. Okay. And once you are done with it, then based on that commands, you will solve exercises. Now in this category, what is transaction? First of all, transaction means some sequence of operations done on the database in some period of time. In some period of time, from time X till time Y, in some period of time, the sequence of operations which you are doing on the database. Get it? T1, T2, T3. These are the operations. Maybe you are inserting something, maybe you are updating, maybe you are deleting, maybe you are retrieving. Sequence of operations which you have done on the database in some period of time is called as a transaction. Now, normally what happens in MySQL that whenever you do any one operation, immediately the changes are reflected on the database in your storage. Getting? If you do one operation, immediately reflected here. Second, immediately reflected here. Many times it is observed that doing immediate changes, okay, immediate changes. One operation, immediate reflected here. Next, immediate reflected here. They say that instead of doing immediate changes, you do some batch activity because immediately when you're changing, it is accessing the disk and more the access to the disk, more wear and tear, and the life of the disk gets reduced. Instead of that, doing immediate changes, which is by default happening, what you do all this activity in a batch form. Batch means you group all these and at a time only you do the changes. So till then the changes are done in the main memory. Main memory means you're understanding the primary memory. Okay, so you are doing the operation, the changes are here. You are doing operation, the changes are here. And then when you wish, you can transfer everything to the disk. Get it? So for that, you need this transaction control instruction. So you have to start tell that now from here the transaction is starting to begin transaction. Okay, you can put some save point here. So transaction begin. Now once the transaction begin, after that whatever operations you are doing, they are happening in the main memory. And then when you call commit, that time only commit is one instruction. Okay, when you do commit, then only all the changes from the primary memory are once only reflected in the secondary. So it does it like a batch operation. You understanding? Like suppose from my Pimpri-Chinchwad area, I want to go to Pune city. There is Pune city separate, and I stay in some another suburb. Correct? So if I want to do some for work to Pune city, so if I'll go there, I'll do the work, come back. Again, I'll go there, do the second work, come back. Instead of that, I'll go once only, complete all 4 work and come back. It's more better, no? Means I know that कि आज मुझे पुणे सिटी जाना है. तो first only I'll collect all the work, right or no? सब कुछ याद करो मुझे क्या क्या करना है. I'll group all that work and once only I'll go there and complete all the work and then only come back. Means I'm doing all that in a batch form. I'm not doing one by one. I go there, do work, come back. Again, for the next work, I'll go there, do, and come back. Instead of that, I'm grouping all the work, go, complete, and come back in a batch form. Here also, you're doing in a batch form. Correct? But for that, you need some special transaction control instructions. Correct? So commit will now announce to the DBMS that please transfer everything from main memory to the disk. Till then, everything was happening in main memory. In this whole process, suppose you have not done commit, okay, and some problem has occurred, you can issue rollback. If you do rollback, it will undo all the activities. Then undo किधर तक करना है? तो latest save point, जहां आपने save point set किया था, तो till there only it will roll back. So save point, roll back, commit, these all instructions come under this TCL category. Get it? But as I said, generally these are the commands, especially for those who are doing full stack application development and all. For them it is needed, but for analysis part or for data engineers and all, seldom they will use all these commands. Get it? But there are 5 categories: data control, sorry, data query language, data manipulation, data definition, data control, and last is transaction control. Okay, so all the 5 categories we'll learn one by one in the next session, but here I'll just list out them. Just check with this. So SQL commands are divided into different categories based on their functionality: data query, data manipulation, data definition, data control, and last is transaction control. Okay, so in the next session, I'll be telling you about all this one by one. But I hope you'll remember, no? So tomorrow, again, the same explanation I will not do. Okay? So data query is for retrieval. DML is for doing manipulation. So in DQL, what will come? Select command will come. Select query इसमें आता है. Okay? Manipulation में कौन आएगा? Insert.
Updating and delete.
हाँ, delete, update, right. Definition में create table, alter table, all that thing come. Data control, I told you, grant, revoke. Then transaction control में आ जाएगा, like save point, commit एक famous command है. तो commit, save point, roll back, they all come under transaction control. ठीक है? Sure. So all of you give me quick confirmation so that we can wind up with today's session.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in tomorrow's session, all this thing we will go through on the slide, and then we will start creating database, then creating table, the data types, everything one by one we will do. Okay?